We have seasoned veterans among our ranks here, and yet we're to be subordinate to some Jew...
Lisbon is near as large as London or Paris. Are you sure you can find this one place?
Saw it clear as day, Hope. It's a convent, right close by the harbor. I might have visited the sisters once or twice.
Given your present knowledge of the site, this duty falls upon you. You understand what must be done?
Find the Precursor Temple and retrieve the Piece of Eden.
Finally obtained a ship for crossing the ocean. Have no worries. I will keep the Morgans safe in New York.
Thank you. Liam and I will leave straight away.
Liam is unavailable at present. Your crew and ship await. Be careful, Shay. Pieces of Eden are powerful relics.
Feast of All Saints. What a sight. And here I am, looking for a relic from the time before Adam and Eve. Strange days indeed.
Benedictus est, Domine, Deus universi quia de tua largitate accepimus vinum, quo tibi offerimus, fructum vitis et operis manum hominum, ex quo nobis fiet votus spiritualis. In nomine Patris, et Filii, et Spiritus Sancti. Amen. Gratia Domini nostri Iesu Christi, et caritas Dei, et communicatio Sancti Spiritus, sit cum omnibus vobis. Et sancti tui benedicam tibi. Missus es sanare contritos corde. Kyrie eleison. Qui peccatores vocare venisti, Christe eleison. Qui ad exteram Patris sedes ad interpellandum pro nobis, Kyrie eleison. Miseratur nostri omnipotens Deus et, dimissis peccatis nostris, perducat nos ad vitam aeterna. Apostolis tuis, pacem relinquo vobis, pacem meam do vobis. Ne respicias peccata nostra, sed fidem ecclesiae tuae. Eamque secundum voluntatem tuam, pacificare et coadunare digneris, qui vivis et regnas in saecula saeculorum. Pax Domini sit semper vobiscum. Et cum spiritu tuo. Offerte vobis pacem. Gratia Domini nostri Iesu Christi, et caritas Dei, et communicatio Sancti Spiritus, sit cum omnibus vobis, et cum spiritu et Sancti Tui benedicant tibi.
This must be it. The precursor site. What do we have here? The artifact.
How could God do this to them?
God had nothing to do with this.
So what's the next city you want me to smite? What happened in Haiti happened in Portugal. A great earthquake. Thousands dead thanks to your damned manuscript!
This cannot be.
Shay, a person cannot start an earthquake!
A person meddling with these precursor machines could. You saw the box, Hope. The temple was filled to bursting with that kind of power. You made me slaughter innocents!
How dare you!
You defend him? Achilles sent me in there like Macandal sent his man in Haiti.
What
He
the hell's
knew.
going on? Stop this!
The operation was delicate. Perhaps
You are shifting the earth itself. Who are you to decide what city falls next?
Get him out of here.
Liam is a fool if he thinks I'll leave this be. Achilles cannot be trusted. He must never find another precursor temple. I don't care that he's mentor, or that his family is dead. There's no excuse for this level of madness. Only one thing to do. There's no turning back now.
I had such hopes for you, Shay.
Achilles, I have to do this.
And what is it you're doing exactly? Stealing from your brothers? Betraying me?
Someone must make amends.
Make amends? You have no idea what you're doing. The future of the whole continent, maybe the whole world, is tied up in that manuscript.
Perhaps. But we don't have the right to decide that future.
The right! We have the responsibility!
We are responsible for killing innocents and destroying cities. This mad grab for power. It ends now.
I will not let you destroy everything we have built! Assassins! Stop him! Stop Shay!
Rebellion gone mad! He'll destroy the manor!
I can shoot him!
A Chevalier gone mad! He'll destroy the manor!
Keep running, Havisov. Ready to fight. Ready to take him down.
You won't hinder our plans.
Stop!
Won't you listen to reason, Shay?
Your life is almost over, you rabid dog!
Have you gone mad?
I see him!
Haven't I taught you anything?
Tackle him!
How could you, Shay? Haven't I taught you anything?
Boy, pull!
Have you gone mad? How could you, Shay?
You will have to run faster than that!
That's enough!
Give back the manuscript, Shay! I'm sure Achilles...
I cannot! I will not let this happen again! All those souls lost! One more hardly matters.
Shay!
What is this?
A glitch in the memories. There seems to be more data.
Okay, Numbskull. I can't pull you out of the chair right now. You'll just have to see this through. This is bizarre. These memories seem to take place some 20 years after the one we just saw.
Are you certain?
Positive. This means... Shay must have survived that fall.
If he is the man I believe him to be, then he has. Keep going.
The data is fragmented. This memory is incomplete. Let me see what I can do. Listen up. We need to find out what Shay's up to. This memory's gonna look a little rough, but I'm like 90% sure sequencing this memory won't kill you. All right, Numbskull. We don't know where Shay is or what he's doing there. So keep your eyes and ears open.
I want to know the reason Shay came to this place.
You heard the man. Let's move.
Et alors? Vous l'avez trouvé? Ouais, Benjamin Franklin est à Notre-Dame. Si on se magne, on devrait le rattraper. Arrêtez de vous branler! Allons-y!
Benjamin Franklin. That's who Shay is after.
Franklin traveled to England and France, and that guy said Notre Dame. Shay must be in Paris. Time to show me what you got.
Eliminate the threat. Protect Franklin.
Now our wings for your death! Laissez-moi la paix! Je n'ai rien fait! Il est là! Attrapez-le! Help! Somebody help! Il ne nous échappera pas cette fois!
Shit!
What happened?
That's all the data we have. We can't explore this memory further. For now.
Shay couldn't have died, then appeared in France 20 years later. We're missing something. Shay's memories are scattered in chunks throughout the cloud. The servers are messed up from the virus, so we can't access all of Shay's life at once.
You've hit a wall, and I'm busy with something. Why do you go meet... Berg. You'll find him squatting in one of the offices. Berg kind of likes it when people are on time, you know?
I'm bored. Shay Cormac is an assassin. But he is unlike the ones you have used for your entertainment products in the past. I believe Shay may be the most important assassin who ever lived. Your research will help me achieve something I have wanted for a very long time. Shay's story may have something to offer you as well.
There's another server we can access to get to the next chunk of Shay's memories.
Excellent.
I'm gonna need the numbskull back if we're gonna proceed.
Your next task is clear. But please reflect on what we have discussed.
Hey, I'm by the elevator. Get over here. Gotta keep working, Numbskull. Meet me at the elevator.
I got tired of waiting for Melanie's stupid repair crew, so I got this piece of shit working well enough to get you to the lobby and back. I'll get your Animus prepped while you're downstairs. I've added the location to the next server on your map. Get going.
Shit! I forgot. The server is behind a level 1 security lock.
I have granted you level 1 security clearance. I trust there will be no further delays.
Great! Now you can get into the server room. Once you restore the servers, I'll load the next set of Shay's memories to your Animus. And you're in.
All points ready.
Begin.
Go, go, go!
Who are you? Don't you touch her!
Oh, for God's sake, restrain him! You, give me the child. Oh, shush now. You all right?
Elena!
Calm down, Mr. Berg. I promise you I won't hurt your daughter.
Who are you?
My name is Warren Vidic. I work for Abstergo Industries. You quit the Uti Yaga regiment and became a freelance mercenary in order to afford better care for Elena's cystic fibrosis. How's that working out for you?
Arkele!
I have an offer for you.
I don't work for people I don't know.
It's not that kind of offer. I'm going to remove an item from my pocket.
What is that?
This little pill? It's actually for her. Go on, little one. Have some medicine.
Stop!
There now. Isn't that better? This pill will cure her. It isn't on the market, but it can be yours if you agree to participate in a little training program I put together.
What does Abstergo need with someone like me?
Oh, you won't be working for Abstergo. However, if you perform, Abstergo could work for you.
I want one thing before I agree.
Name it.
That one there. He upset my daughter.
I understand. Gentlemen, release Mr. Berg. Jenkins, give him your gun.
What?
Now!
Yes, sir.
Satisfied?
It's a start.
Great job, Numbskull. Data we have is pretty raw, but it's enough to move forward. Get back up here. Double time. It looks like restoring servers also clears the virus from some of the other systems.
You are making excellent progress. I am eager to see what Shay will show us next.
Level 1 clearance will also let you into some of the other parts of the building as well, if you need to stretch your legs in between Animus sessions.
If I said that was the craziest shit I'd ever seen, would that be the most obvious statement ever?
Shay has been through a severely traumatic experience.
Okay. Second most obvious statement ever.
Continue exploring his memories. The best is yet to come.
Good to see you're feeling better.
Thank you. Mr. Finnegan, was it?
Sweet Mother Mary. Have we taken in the village idiot?
Barry! Remember, Shay, I'm Cassidy, and this is...
Barry!
You've been ill for weeks.
I hate to have been a burden.
See? He's a civilized fella.
Aye, for a clumsy deckhand. Probably fell off his ship half drunk.
Barry!
He's right.
What do y'all want?
What's going on?
How dare you!
Shut up, woman!
Ow!
Leave her alone. Ah!
Now what are you going on about?
Stay out of this, you fool!
Well, I was going to, but... Now you've made things personal.
Die! And don't come back! Thank you, Shay. In my younger days, I could have taken them one-handed.
Why were these men bothering you?
Ah, the usual. They feel they're owed money because they're not harming citizens. Mark me words, those gangs are going to be the downfall of this city.
Wait here, I have something for you. won't do you any good walking around Starkers. Here, try these on. They were our sons.
I suppose if you're looking for trouble, you'll be needing these.
Thank you.
Don't you look a right, gentlemen?
Cass!
Did I have a book with me?
Just those peculiar weapons.
Thank you both. If you'll excuse me. The manuscript is at the bottom of the Atlantic.
You again! You'll regret this! The Finnegans are dead! Hear me? Dead! Putting your nose in other people's business ain't nice! Ah! You picked the wrong side! You'll regret it!
What have you and your friends got against the Finnegans?
I got no gripe. My boss sent me over.
Ah, and where's he set up?
You can't miss it. There's always black smoke rising from the courtyard of that building.
I'd like to see you dogs meet! Stop!
Don't make this difficult. Selves.
Have a taste of
Don't
me,
make this
Mirko.
difficult for yourselves.
My street, bird. Brothers, stay out of our business. How long can you keep this up?
That will help us smoke.
Be at ease, Master Cormac. We are friends. The Finnegans were worried you might take matters into your own hands. I am Colonel George Monroe.
Colonel?
I came to help, but I see I am late. Thank you for dealing with these foul criminals. They were a blight on New York.
What do you care? You redcoats are nothing but landlords. The townsfolk here are grinding away, trying to make a living.
I cannot blame you for having that impression. Some of my comrades have been less than helpful. But I take a different approach.
And what is that?
I care. I want to see these colonists safe and prosperous.
Noble words.
Perhaps actions will convince you otherwise, Master Cormac.
Here. Reclaim what they have stolen. Now let us use some of that money for the good of the city. I realize you have no reason to trust me, Master Cormac.
You said you were a friend of the Finnegans.
I am. Their late son worked for me. You are much like him.
How so?
He cared, and he wanted to do good by the people. We shared a dream, he and I, that of making the world a better place. Mere survival is not enough. Full bellies, warm clothing. Freedom from want is the greatest freedom of all.
It almost sounds like you have goodwill towards the people you govern.
I do not govern, Master Cormac. I merely assist. See this neglected edifice, Master Cormac? We can make it better. Urban renewal is a new science, but one that has already proven effective on the continent. I've arranged for resources. Use them to improve that building.
What fine work!
The neighborhood will be much better now.
I suspect New York will prosper under your watch, Master Cormac. You can do great things for the city and its citizens. After all, a man needs a purpose. Farewell for now, Master Cormac.
Wilkinson.
The Colonel strikes me as an honorable man. Someone who wants to do what's right. And he may have a point. With everything that has happened. With what I've done. I can't change the past. But maybe there's a future for me here. And maybe, just maybe, I can do what's right this time. I should head back to the Finnegans. Let them know I'm fine.
Shay! Colonel Monroe told us what happened.
You, sir, are a fool. But thanks.
Master Cormac, I am sorry to bother you when you were barely out of your sick bed.
No, I've had enough of being cooped up.
Then perhaps you could get a friend of mine out of trouble. He discovered a nest of criminals developing strange weapons. Look at these. Bullets as loud and bright as firecrackers. If we might have a moment alone. His name is Christopher Gist, and he might be in over his head. I fear these brutes will hang him like a dog.
I will not let those outlaws have another victim.
Good. The villains are entrenched at Old Fort Arsenal. I have urgent business in Albany. Please tell Master Gist to join me there.
Did you hear, dearie? They are hanging a man in the old fort.
Oh, 'twould be a shame to miss that.
Did you hear, dearie? They are hanging a man in the old fort.
Oh, 'twould be a shame to miss that.
These ruffians are part of the same gang who made trouble for the Finnegans.
Resistance is not in your best interest! Desist! Dodge this, car! Let him think he's losing us.
Did you hear, dearie? They are hanging a man in the old forge.
Oh, it would be a shame.
What we rightfully stole. Let's say we give him a stretch. Kill him! Let him hide! Go to hell, the lot of you!
These ruffians are part of the same gang who made trouble for the Finnegans.
I don't need more. Prepare to die. Time to dance, bird.
You're so laughable.
Oh, bollocks! That's a grenade! Oh, yeah! Fleeing is too much of an idiot to stay.
Did you hear, dearie? They are hanging a man in the old forge.
Oh, it would be a shame.
What we rightfully stole. Let's say we give him a stretch. Kill him! Let him hide! Go to hell, the lot of you! Oh, no you don't.
These ruffians.
I'll make
Christopher Guest. I'm Shay Cormac.
Chant! But what are you doing here, if you don't mind me asking?
The Colonel sent me.
Aha!
Find him!
good show, Shay. Ran them right out of their own den.
Well, I was looking for a new place to live.
Well, don't put your name on the door yet. There may be a few men left on their ship. Look, the bird is nested right over there.
Morgan. What is she doing there? That's my ship, friend. Begging your pardon, but I must go fetch her back from those louts.
Oh, wait! I can hardly let you do that alone.
Help me if you can, then.
Keep your wits about you, Shay. Criminals are everywhere, and most of them look just like law-abiding citizens.
And they've been harassing the people who've nursed me back to health.
Sounds like good folks.
They are. Perhaps you know them. Barry and Cassidy Finnegan.
I've never met them, but I knew their son. Careful now. These ruffians can be anywhere. You can draw them out by making noise.
Oh, I've got something better than that.
Well, you seem to be more than capable of taking care of this matter. Tell you what, I shall find a new crew for your vessel, in case you have to leave post-haste. Keep your wits about you, Shay. Criminals are everywhere, and most of them look just like law-abiding citizens.
And they've been harassing the people who've nursed me back to health.
Sounds like good folks.
They are. Perhaps you know them. Barry and Cassidy Finnegan.
I've never met them, but I knew their son. Careful now. These ruffians can be anywhere. You can draw them out by making noise.
Oh, I've got something better than that.
Well, you seem to be more than capable of taking care of this matter. Tell you what, I shall find a new crew for your vessel, in case you have to leave post-haste.
You can't get away, maggot! Target sighted! I saw him go that way! Faster! There's no escaping from us! We will catch you! Catch him! He's in there!
Sight of him! We have to find him again!
Yeah.
She's a fine ship. And true to my word, I found a crew for her. I did leave one position unfilled, though. Tell me, Shay, do you have a first mate?
He's long gone.
Then I apply for the post, Captain.
Welcome aboard.
As your first mate, may I suggest our next destination? The Colonel will be expecting me to report back.
My thoughts exactly. Colonel Monroe said he'd be in Albany.
Splendid! Captain has the helm! The Colonel waits in Albany. I wonder what he has in mind for us to do next.
Us? I thought you just wanted to check in with Monroe. Not sign me up for the army.
We're on course to hit rocks, sir. But I admire the Colonel's ideals and want to make them happen.
What kind of ideals?
Secure borders, prosperous farms, fair trade. We need those in these...
In good health, I see.
Thanks to the captain here.
'Tis a fine vessel, Captain Cormac.
Thank you, Colonel Monroe.
Master Gist, did you learn more about our conspirators and their new weapons?
Well, only that their base of operations is a French fort further downriver.
It's a little close for comfort, isn't it?
If the French have installed a fort in our territory, they are likely preparing an assault. New York could burn. Will you join us, Master Cormac?
Aye. Enough innocents have died already.
Might I suggest we improve our vessel? The Morrigan is good, but with a few more supplies, she could be unstoppable. And there's a French outpost nearby I happen to know.
I like the sound of that.
What sort of business are the French up to there? Just occupying the territory?
It is an economic incursion more than a geographical one. Some of the ruffians are sponsored by enemies of the colonies. They intend to undermine local authorities.
I've heard they steal from civilians and resell essential goods for 10 times the price.
It's always the little fella who gets skinned.
Surely when you're...
Could be valuable cargo.
Colonel, you and Gist here seem inspired. Is there something in the water? Or in the whiskey?
Now why do you say that,
Cargo
Mr.
for the
Cormac?
taking, sir.
I think Shay here is skeptical about our intentions towards our fellow man. Drop anchor!
I understand, but there is no need. I simply want these colonies to be a place of safety, development, and purpose.
For sale!
Funny. I thought rich men wanted them to be a place of profit.
I am not a rich man, Master Cormac. Money is a means to an end, not an end in and of itself.
And you, I think it's a fine end to a game of cards. We must be getting close, Captain.
Fire! Fire!
In name and in nature, it's Valley Vert Outpost.
Flotsam, sir. Could be valuable cargo.
Can't be far
Brief it
now.
on, tops!
Drop anchor!
Partirai s'il te plaît. Non, c'est pas...
Remplace Terrier jusqu'à ce qu'il se remette de sa blessure. Enfer. Par le diable, qu'est-ce qui s'est passé? Qui a vu le tueur? À l'air! Oh non, plus moyen de donner l'alerte. Ouais, Ryan! Arrête de faire les filles! Et venez me donner un coup de main! Bien lâché. Je crois que je peux le toucher. Marcelin est en train de dégueuler sa vie. Je vole sa patrouille. Zama, va rejoindre Tremblay. Réveille-le s'il dort encore. Le faible, Marcelin est en train de dégueuler sa vie. Je vole sa patrouille. Lis les genoux, ne va pas te faire un coup de main.
Ça marche. Va rejoindre Tremblay. Réveille-le, s'il le rencontre.
Lourd ou pas, il faut déplacer ça, les gars. Alors, tu n'es...
Arrête de gueuler, Landry. Fais ta patrouille, on en reparlera demain. Lefebvre, Marcelin est en train de dégueuler sa vie. Je te colle sa patrouille. Ça marque. Va rejoindre Tremblay. Réveille-le s'il dort encore.
On ne bouge
Thank you for holding that for me.
Je te le dirai pas.
C'était quoi, ça?
C'était...
Il n'y a que nous qui avons le... Donc je me suis enrôlé pour une autre année.
Vraiment? Attends. C'était quoi, ça?
Good show, Shay. Now let's use those materials to give the Morrigan more firepower. We will need more powerful guns before we approach that fort. Go to your cabin to arrange the work. Splendid! That fort and the defenders will tremble before the Morrigan.
It's the captain's ship! Your ship is in fine form, Master Cormac. That fort should offer...
I rather hope the frogs offer some, else this will be a dull day.
Never wish for battle, Master Gist. There is plenty around here for any of our lifetimes.
Besides, if we find the fort's commander, the French will surrender, no?
Indeed, that is a sensible strategy. But we will have to wear down the fort's defenses first. Otherwise, they will just dig in like a wounded bear.
There's a... Ricochet! Knock her down like a game of nine pins!
Begin by hitting her towers.
As the Colonel said!
Ready to fire, Captain!
It's a gunboat! The French!
Fire!
On the road, sir!
There, Captain! A good shot and finish! Taking a hit, sir!
Fire!
Weakest...
They're coming after us, sir! Gunboat, Captain!
Fire!
Nose cannon ready!
Stop the wind! Fire!
Incoming fire!
Fire! Fire! Fire! Fire!
Loose sail! Incoming fire!
Fire! Fire! Fire!
Ready to fire, sir!
Fire!
Ready, Captain!
Captain, put a shot through her there!
Screws up! These are steady!
We'll be crushed on the rocks, Captain!
Fire! Oh no,
Weak is right there, sir! On your mark, Captain!
Fire!
Damage report!
Fire! Fire!
Enemies firing!
I don't like that wind, sir!
We're a flaky target for their mortars!
Fire! Short sail! Get off the squall! Fire!
They're firing!
Fire!
Gallants and royals!
Fire!
That's their weak spot! Take the shot, sir!
Scarlet!
That's got them!
Now's all sail! Fire! Let out some sail!
Loose the mains! Half sails!
Tops, gallants, royals, studs!
Superb! Now find the fort commander!
Chasseur.
Shay. It has been so long. Were you on a special mission?
Yes. From Achilles.
How interesting. So am I.
Don't make me do this, Le Chasseur!
Do what? Assassinate me? I thought that was your specialty.
We could both just leave.
You are always good at your business, Shay.
As were you. Tell me, what are you doing inland?
Special weapons. Poisonous gases to use against colonial authorities. I am merely a delivery man.
Then may your final delivery be swift. Le Chasseur was right. I had no... choice. If the assassins find out I'm alive, they'll come after me.
While you were busy taking down that fort, I happened to stumble upon the treasury.
You don't say.
It was the damnedest thing. Well, in any case, amongst other things... The Colonel thanks and congratulates you, Shay. He has returned to New York. But you look troubled.
Do you ever wonder if you're doing the right thing, Gist? If you chose the right path?
I used to, my young friend, but not anymore. Not since I met the Colonel. And what's the question? The French are entrenched in our territory. It's about time we root them out.
Of course. You're right, Gist.
captain of the sea.
Aye, Captain.
What you have learned from Le Chasseur was confirmed. The local lawbreakers are changing tactics.
What's their plan now?
Their boss has hired Benjamin Franklin to produce new weapons for them. He's very well guarded.
Benjamin Franklin? The scientist?
You have heard of him? Good. He is making equipment to spread gases among the populace. Toxic ones, as it turns out.
The populace? I thought they would use it against the authorities. Though that would be terrible as well.
The ruffians we have arrested refer to an intimidating woman. I believe she is behind these nefarious plans.
I'll look into this.
Thank you.
Hope. I pray it's not you.
Outside. What's Franklin working on? Not sure, but it sounded explosive. The boss really wants Franklin isolated. Now we interrupt
Shay! It is good to see you again. Your friend Hope said you were away.
I was. Sir, I've come to collect the results of your experiments.
Oh, well, it's a very good thing then. I just finished fixing the prototype. Here you go. I was preparing to leave for Philadelphia, and then Europe. I was invited to lecture in London. Oh, would you be so kind as to inform Mistress Hope?
Of course. God, Hope. What are you doing with these felons? Turning the city against itself. What have you become?
Something the matter, Master Cormac?
No. Yes, just old memories.
When I am issued new recruits burdened with regrets, I tell them the surest way to lose them is with gunpowder.
You're right, Colonel.
This prototype seems very powerful. Use it with care, Master Cormac. Our intelligence says this thing can destroy certain fortifications, as well as injure several enemies at once. There is also a more subtle way to use it. Some of these grenades contain a strong sedative. Fire one into the crowd and they will fall asleep immediately. We should test this new weapon. Use it against that door. Use these grenades to destroy that door. Go ahead, Master Cormac. Shoot the door. Good work. Good work. I think you are ready to turn this new weapon against the ruffians who would have used it. There is an abandoned factory nearby hiding a dangerous poison. Right now, it only causes sleep. But I fear those outlaws are distilling it. A more powerful form of it. Sick.
Then that's my first target. All the better.
Now you see me? Now you...
I'm not here. You never saw me.
Am I dreaming?
If I mess with this, maybe I can break the whole system.
You'll pay for this! This is dangerous! This is dangerous! you crazy?
Maybe I've had enough for it.
Stop this, you fool!
Stay away!
This is dangerous!
This is dangerous!
I see the dumb toad again! Let's catch him! Take this man! Stop this, you fool! Come back here right this instant! Ah!
So, I hear you've got a new plan to get rich.
I think you see a lot. We should see him up.
Must get out, or I'm as good as dead.
Lost sight of him. We have to find him again.
Out of the way!
Good luck if he wants to come by me.
He's not getting through.
Ah, what marvelous destruction, Captain. I saw the smoke all the way from the Morrigan.
That should discourage those miscreants. New York is safe for now.
With all due respect, Colonel, it's going to take more than a few explosions to get rid of this kind of trouble.
The boy is right, Colonel Monroe.
Shay, was it? Congratulations. You just burned a whole lot of rats out of New York. I'm Jack Weeks. This is William Johnson. I don't know about him, but I'm pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you as well.
It is, terribly dusty here. I'm sure Shay can recount his adventures to us over a pint. Hey, the first round's on, the Colonel, huh?
Is something the matter, Master Cormac?
Just a little confused. I must have breathed some of that gas.
Some ale will do you good. Come, we are all friends here. You will be taken care of.
from the Colonel.
Dear Master Cormac, my apologies for the brevity of this missive, but it is time we were honest with one another. You have demonstrated your loyalty and resourcefulness to the Templar cause. And this despite, and perhaps because of, your assassin origins. The manuscript the assassins sought has been in my possession for some time. I reclaimed it when my men found you marooned. The Grand Master himself charged me to discover its meaning, a task I regret I have failed to complete. I leave it in your charge, Master Cormac. There is no one else I trust more. Now I leave for Fort William Henry, an ill-prepared garrison surrounded by hostile natives and the French army. We have requested reinforcements, but I doubt they will be forthcoming. I have no illusions that our resistance will be successful. I commit my life to the British Army, and my soul to the Father of Understanding. Yours, Colonel George Monroe.
Man your post, Gist. The Colonel's in trouble.
How do you mean, in trouble?
He's at Fort Will. Henry, facing impossible odds.
Get off your lazy arses, lads, and man your stations! We raise anchor! Sorry for the early libation, Captain. But you realize that it's been a whole year since we met? A whole year! Changed my life, you did. And for the better. You will forgive me if I have been celebrating without you.
A whole year. Guest, I've a question for you. How long have you known of my, well, former allegiance?
Oh, you mean the assassins? I knew that ages ago, Shay. I may be drunk, but I'm not blind. Or did you think I would assume you had escaped from some homicidal circus?
Why didn't you say anything?
Well, the Colonel wanted us to avoid the subject so it wouldn't, influence your decision-making. You saved my life out of pure selfless instinct, and helped countless others besides. If it were up to me, I would have made you an official Templar months ago.
Who is it up to, then? Monroe mentioned the Grand Master.
Oh, yes. The Grand Master of the Colonial Rite. You'd like him, Shay. His father was an assassin.
You must have a story to tell.
Ready! What is the news from Fort William Henry?
The garrison is surrounded, and reinforcements are late.
General Montcalm has been blazing a path across the colonies for King Louis, hasn't he?
I rather wish he'd stayed home with his mistress.
His or King Louis's?
Either, though I suspect the King's is finer.
Indeed. Madame O'Murphy is supposed to be quite the charmer.
I know Murphy is in the French King's bed. Now I know you're pulling my leg.
Twas a cold and dreary morning in December. And all of me money it was spent. And where it went, I swear I can't remember. So down to the shipping office I went. Paddy lay back, taking your sack. Take a turn around the captain's heave a pole. About ships, nations, boys be ran. We're bound for Valparaiso round the hole. Well, it seems there was...
Haul in the stunsails!
Anchor ahoy!
Fire!
On your mark, Captain! Give it his orders!
Fire! Fire! Mate! Gallant deployed!
Stop! Oh, please, for the love of God, help me! Help! Someone help me, please!
I will not submit to any form of tyranny, much less your brand of it.
Help me, please! Call the guards! I'm not here! Help! Please! Hurry! Help me!
You are a pathetic group of...
I hope you put up.
out some sail! Tops, gallants, royals, studs!
Loose topsails,
Flotsam,
gallants
sir.
and royals!
Could be valuable cargo.
Hey, boys.
Blues up! Laser sticks!
Let's right. Move the half-sails!
Shay, you are a sight for sore eyes.
Jack?
Colonel Monroe surrendered to General Montcalm. The French and their Abenaki allies took Fort Henry. Johnson was supposed to bring reinforcements here.
I don't see anyone else.
The Abenaki are restless. They don't understand the terms of surrender and refuse to heed Montcalm. The colonel and his men were released this morning. They're walking into an ambush.
Wait here in case Johnson arrives. I'll protect the colonel.
Thank you.
Maybe I can finally repay my debt to him.
I hope I'm not too late.
Your death is upon thee!
I hope I'm not too late.
Good work. You.
Attack this line!
That's the last of them.
Master Cormac.
Sir, we must hurry. We should bring what's left of your men to the Morrigan.
A welcome offer, Captain Cormac. Follow me. Safe passage is ahead.
If you don't mind me asking, what happened at Fort William Henry?
Poor planning and poor luck, I am afraid. Montcalm was able to bombard us for days.
Damn frog.
Actually, he acted with great honor. When we sent for Parley, he returned an offer far more generous than anticipated. We kept our arms, and more importantly, our colors.
Only to walk into a trap.
I would hardly expect the French to defend us. Would you?
No, I wouldn't.
You continue to prove your loyalty to the Templars, Master Cormac. Risking your life for me.
We're not out of the woods yet, Colonel. As for my loyalty, well, I do owe you, don't I? You saved my life. Gave me a second chance.
We have been working together for a year now. During that time, you have rendered many great services. Whatever debt you imagine you have towards me is paid, wouldn't you say?
Perhaps.
Live!
Attack!
Take cover!
Keep together, men!
I'll take out as many as I can.
Corner him! Ghastly now! I'll catch up with you one way or another! Mark my words!
All right, Colonel. Keep your men moving. I'll scout ahead and signal if there's trouble.
A sensible strategy. Very well. I will lead my men around the store.
retreat, we shall haunt your dying thoughts! Let him think he's losing us. We'll surprise him soon enough. Keep running! Any exit is a sly one. Together, my brothers and sisters! Your death is upon thee!
Hurry. Segawase will not relent.
Kesegawase. You know this man.
Aye, Colonel. He is one of Achilles' men. An assassin, as I was.
So they know I'm Templar. And now this assassin knows you live.
And work with Templars. I'm no fool, Colonel. The assassins will come after me next. We're both targets now. You know that's a trap, right?
Indeed, Master Cormac. But we have little choice. We survived French cannons, we will survive this.
I keep it sharp for Get out of there. I can see you sticking out.
This way!
Well, flies. I see him.
Come, follow me.
I have a good line on here.
The ship! Run! Run!
I'll see my blades hilt removed from your
You can't slip away from us, you filthy dog! I can shoot him!
Have got a good line on him.
This way!
I can shoot him!
Come, follow me.
The ship! Run! Run!
I have a clear shot!
I have got a good line on him. Please. You're on fire.
Loose the sails!
You heard the captain, men! Let's get out of here! Move! Move! See! Ah!
I owe you my life, Master Cormac.
As do I, Colonel.
We have much to discuss. However, I must tend to my troops.
Sir, I will accompany you to Johnson's trading post at Onokwaga.
Then I shall depart at once. Master Cormac, meet me there.
Get the maids free!
Safe and sound at home again. Let the waters roar, Jack. Safe and sound at home again. Let the waters roar, Jack.
and come!
As we were fishing off Haysborough Light, shooting and hauling and trolling.
Short sail! Get off the squalls!
Stormy old weather, when the wind blows.
All sail, she'll take it!
When up jumped a herring, the queen of the sea, says now, old skipper, you cannot catch me.
Reef the topsails and gallants!
Take in that ship!
Warship on our heels! Schooner! Those ships belong to King Louis! Just that ship, Captain!
Fire!
Through her there!
Ready to... Fire! Fire! Fire!
Keep close, sir!
Fire low!
That's their weak spot!
Fire!
Take the shot, sir!
Hard! Where is he hurt?
Cannon
Fire!
ready!
Loose main sail! Fire!
She's getting away! Use explosives!
Fire!
Should we board and take her? Ready to fire, Captain!
Loose and trim to fire! Forward!
Brace for impact!
Close down! Cut!
Spread
Crowd on every inch of sail!
loose sails! Let's catch the wind!
Flotsam, sir. Could be valuable cargo.
Well, our anchors on board and our rags are set. Them Liverpool Julies will never... I don't like that wind, sir!
Reefing all tops!
We're bearing down on those rocks, Captain!
Captain has the helm! We'll tear her to splinters! For a cold tumbler of rum. Let the anchor go! Captain's at the helm!
Unfurl, mates! Let's move!
Come on, spread those sheets!
Spread our wings to the wind!
Captain's orders!
Hostile war hammered us that time!
Haul in the stunsails!
Don't lie about! Get to your sheets and haul!
Give me some
What's
speed!
the course, Captain?
Fire!
She's weakest right there, sir.
Fire!
They're trying to flee! Slow them down with explosive shot!
Fire! Fire!
Good shot and finisher. Awaiting
Fire!
orders.
Damage report!
Fire! Grappling hooks away!
We have the goods. Let us deck out the Morrigan and new fighter.
Let out some sail!
Loose topsails, gallants and royals!
Ships may come and ships may go as long as the seas do roll. But a sailor lad just
Sail!
like his
Get off the
daddy
squall!
loves the flowing pole.
Hold down!
The shore he does.
Anchor away! Anchor! Oh!
So, Colonel, it seems my life is an open book to you.
Men from my regiment found you delirious and half-drowned. I did not know who you were. But what you were was obvious. I brought you to the Finnegans for care. Their late son was one of our order.
Master Johnson was furious.
It was a risk, but I suspected you might have left your brothers behind.
Colonel, the manuscript. Why return it to me?
Because, Master Cormac, you earned my trust. It could not be in better hands.
Respectfully, sir. I'm more of a target than you now.
Gentlemen, Kesegowaase is rallying to storm Albany. His allies threaten a friendly Oneida village, and French troops have already entered our territory.
Might be able to delay the French and help the Oneida.
We will ready the defenses in Albany.
If we are to defeat Kesegowaase and his allies, I need to help the Oneida. And see what I can do about the French.
Johnson stockpiled powder and shot here.
Bless him. Lis les genoux. Ne va pas te faire un tour de bras.
Captain Hell! Sir, not to pry, but would you happen to know if Kesigawase has any weaknesses?
He hasn't any. He was a scout and mercenary long before he joined the Assassins.
May Lady Luck be with you then.
I make my own luck.
The Colonel exerts a certain amount of control over the army, or part of it anyway. But we'll need both the soldiers and their native allies if we're to set up a proper defense against Kesigawase.
Kesigawase has allies in every tribe that sided with the French, as well as many others. Trappers, hunters, scouts. We'll need all the help we can muster.
Stay alert, men.
Bless you, sir. Thank you.
What? You! In the foot! Your death is upon him! Keep breathing, you huge. Ready to take him down? Stay alert, men.
From the shadows. Blessings on you, sir. Thank you.
Halt! I need to talk to you. How do I get into that? Mark my words! I can shoot him! You can't slip away from us, you mangy dog!
My most humble, heartfelt thanks, sir.
What's in the cave?
Another slip one. Maybe this one will have a clue. Some money right now.
You! Stop! Come back here! Come back here right now! We will not quit, Dave! Come back here right now! Come back here!
Blessings on you, sir. Thank
you. We'll teach you to help the Redcoats.
You have my gratitude, sir.
Make sure you find them all!
Don't do me.
Venerable One. My name is Shay Patrick Cormac. I am a friend.
A friend indeed. You have the gratitude of my people, Shay Patrick Cormac. For as long as you shall walk this earth, you will have a place here, among us.
My thanks.
It is I who thank you, young man. Would you be so kind as to walk with me? I am called Onatab. There is a legend among my people. It tells of how the land under our feet was born, and how good and evil came into this world. The Sky Woman scattered her wisdom throughout our land. If you follow her path, you shall learn the true history of our people, and perhaps even uncover the reward locked within this cave. If you are the hero I believe you to be.
You honor me, Venerable One.
It is you who honor us, Shay Patrick Cormac. Farewell.
Captain Cormac has the wheel!
Close down! Catch someone! Douse the gallants and royals! As much sail as you can! Reef the topsails and gallants!
Drop anchor!
Battez-vous, mes frères! La victoire est proche! Arrêtez-le! Vite! Attaquez-le par Je le vois, je peux tirer!
Ils ont perdu la raison! Ce qu'ils veulent, c'est nous envoyer au casse-pipe!
Je crois bien qu'on a gagné. Je peux la battre d'ici. Je crois bien qu'on a gagné. Pas empêcher la
Victory!
Such a victory requires more rations.
A toast to the king. Our might is unchallenged.
We
This whole
vanquish
continent
those
is ours
French
to take.
dogs.
Sounding
We
victory.
vanquish
We
those
kick their
dogs.
French asses to
Tonight we
hell.
drink to the king's health.
A toast to the king
Let
and
us
his
drink
troops.
to a battle well fought. Tonight we drink to the king's health.
Victory! We prevail!
We better not run out of ale tonight.
Our might is